So
it's called under the dome too.
So we just read in Exodus 10, right, 21 through 23, that Egyptians ain't had no light. And that's going to happen, as this brother Malak was saying earlier, that America ain't going to have no light because they planning to take those grids out. If you see a series called Evolution, they didn't have no power. And so it's going to be thick darkness in Egypt, which is America, because there's nothing new under the sun. But the Israelites had light. So the elect is going to have light in those days, man. Right. Because the Messiah is going to take care of us. That's right. Because he's our shield and buckler. He's our defender. He's our rock. He's our what? Welfare. He's our what? Welfare. He's our welfare. Beautiful. Now go ahead. We're going to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 17.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 17. For great are thy judgment and cannot be expressed. Therefore, unnurtured soul have erred. Verse 2.
Come on.
For when unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, they're being shut up in their houses. The prisoners of darkness.
The prisoners of what?
Darkness.
Come on.
And fettered with the bonds of a long night lay. Yea, exiled from the eternal providence.
Come on.
Verse 3. For while they're supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness.
Woo, come on.
Being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparition.
Yeah, apparition means spirits or phantom. So the Egyptians was what? They was being tormented by apparitions, man. Alright? So if you were Hamite, Polight, that was you. You was being tortured. You stupid nigga. Now read.
For neither might the corner that held them kept them from fear, but noises as of waters falling down sounded about them, and sad vision appeared unto them with heavy countenance.
Heavy countenance. Come on, read on.
No power of the fire might give them light.
So no power. You can light a match. That's how thick that darkness was. You can light a match or have a flashlight. The darkness will overcome your little match or your flashlight, Polight. The Most High brought torture upon y'all, man. I was about to cut him, but go ahead, read. Yeah, go ahead, read.
For neither might the corner that held them kept them from fear, but noises as of waters falling down sounded about them.
Come on.
And sad vision appeared to them with heavy countenance. No power of the fire might give them light.
Ooh, come on.
Neither could the bright flames of the star endure to lighten that horrible night. Wow.
That's right. Even the stars, man, can give you light that day, man. The Most High brought y'all terrible darkness, man, that you could feel. And they get more juicier, Polight. They get more juicier. Keep reading on that.
Only the appearance unto them a fire kindle of itself. Very dreadful. For being much terrified, they thought the things which is sought to be worse than the sight they saw not.
Ooh, come on, huh?
As for the illusion of art magic.
So illusion, the Most High brought illusion of what? Of art magic. Because on the Egyptians, it's a magic. But the Most High brought it to y'all. Go ahead.
They were put down and their vaunting.
Yeah, vaunting means boasting and wisdom. Because Egyptians did have knowledge. But why did Egyptians have knowledge? Because of who? Because of Abraham. We're about to read that in a minute. Alright? If it wasn't for Abraham, y'all wouldn't know about arithmetic. If it wasn't for Abraham, y'all wouldn't know about astronomy. Stupid motherfucker talking about Egyptians is a beginning of civilization. Get the fuck out of here, man. Huh? Yeah, come. That's right. Yep. If it wasn't for Joseph, everybody would have starved out. Because Joseph's the one that interpreted that dream. 7 years of 7 years of prosperity and 7 years of famine. Yeah, read on that.
Yeah. In wisdom was reproved with disgrace. For they that promised to drive away terror and trouble from a sick soul will sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at.
Yeah, worthy to be laughed at. Come on.
For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that passed by and hissing of serpents.
Yeah, so it was like beasts that was passing by their legs. You ever see the movie Friday? When Chris Rock was in that cage? He was tripping when he was on that drug. You know, when he was in that drug? That's how just as it was, man. They was scared like bitches. That was you, Polight. Go ahead, read that again, huh?
For they that promise to drive away terror and trouble from his sick soul will sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at. For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that pass by and hissing of serpents.
Yeah, hissing of serpents, man. Man, that's scary, man. You in the dark, like a big anaconda coming around your leg. They hissing, and you can't see it. That's the power of the Heavenly Father, man. Only He could do things like that. That's supposed to make you fear Yahweh even more, because He's a dread power, man. He's terrible, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, I agree.
They died for fear.
They died of what?
Fear.
Polight. The Egyptians died of fear. You ever hear the saying, Polight? You scare me to death? That's where they get that from, Polight. You scare me to death, boy. That comes from the Bible, Polight. They just dropped dead of a heart attack. Go ahead.
They died for fear, denying that they saw the air, which could of no side be avoided. For wickedness, condemned by her own witness, is very timorous, and being pressed with conscience, always forecasting.
Yeah, timorous means full of fear. You know, timorous, or full of fear. That's a demon, man. When you timorous, you scared of everything. You can't go by yourself. You can't do this by yourself, or whatever the case might be. That's a demon on you. Yeah, go ahead, huh?
For fear is nothing else but a betraying of the soul, which reason of.
Yeah, succor means to help. Alright? So we're going to stop there for a moment. Alright? That whole chapter is beautiful, by the way, brother. So that was Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17. Okay? Give me Exodus 11, 1 through 10, Malak. Exodus 11, 1 through 10. Alright, so we're reading about the torment that Yahweh brought upon the Egyptians. Alright?
It's Exodus 11 and 1.
Yo, starting at 1. Go ahead,
And the Lord said unto Moses,
Yeah. Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Moses, Yet will I bring one plague more upon Pharaoh and upon Egypt. Afterwards he will let you go hence. When he shall let you go, he shall surely thrust you out hence altogether. Speak now in the ears of the people, and let every man bow of his neighbor, and every woman of her neighbor, jewels of silver and jewels of gold. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Moreover, and the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians.
That's right. So they had favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Why the Egyptians have favor? The Israelites had favor among the Egyptians. Go ahead,
Moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt, in the sight of Pharaoh's servants, and in the sight of the people. And Moses said, Thus saith the Lord, About midnight will I go out into the midst of Egypt, and all the firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sitteth upon his throne, even unto the firstborn of the maidservant that is behind the mill, and all the firstborn of beasts. And there shall be a great cry throughout all the land of Egypt.
That's right, come on.
Such as there was none like it, nor shall be like it anymore. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue.
Yeah, what are they talking about? We're talking about the Egyptians. That no dog, which is heathen, when you look at the word dog, it means a contemptible person. The Egyptians are contemptible people, man. They are contemptible, man. Read on now.
But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know that the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
Polight, you heard? There's an Egyptians between the Egyptians and Israelites. There's a big difference, Polight. We are not Egyptians. We are the Israelites. Go ahead,
And all these thy servants shall come down unto me, and bow down themselves unto me, saying, Get thee out, and all the people that follow thee. And after that I will go out. And he went out from Pharaoh in a great anger. And the Lord said unto Moses, Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that my wonders may be multiplied in the land of Egypt. And Moses and Aaron did all these wonders before Pharaoh. And the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, so that he would not let the children of Israel go out of his land.
Yeah, because he hardened his heart just to show his power. You know? Brethren, give me Psalm 78, 44. We're going to lock it up at 43. So we're going to give you a little brief description of what Yahweh did before he killed off the Egyptians' firstborn. Alright? Psalm 78, 44. Psalm 78, 44 through 53.
Psalm 78, 44.
That's right.
And had turned the rivers into blood.
And turn, what he did that?
Turned the river into blood.
Come on.
And the flood that it could not drink. And the floods that it could not drink was fortified. He sent divers sorts of flies.
Beautiful. Go ahead.
He sent divers sorts of flies among them.
Yeah, so he brought flies upon the Egyptians. If they was a chosen people, the Most High was dealing with the Egyptians, why did he send flies? Why did he send flies among the Egyptians, man? Go ahead. Yeah, destroy the economy. Just the way he destroyed America's economy today. Okay? There's nothing new under the sun. The America is the modern day Egyptians. And the American economy is dwindling away. That's why 102 million people don't have no work. Alright? And it's more than that. Go ahead, bro.
He sent divers sorts of flies among them.
Come on.
Which devoured them. And frogs which destroy them. He gave also the increase unto the caterpillar and the labor unto the locust.
Come on.
He destroyed their vines with hails and their sycamore trees with frost.
That's right. So he brought winter into Egypt. He brought winter into what? Egypt. He destroyed their sycamore trees. Go ahead.
He gave up the cattle also to the hail and the flocks.
He said, what? To the hell. And what you want?
It was here in Africa this week.
There was hell in Africa this week. It was hell in Africa this week. That's the power of the Heavenly Father. He said there's nothing new under the sun. He did it back then and he's doing it today. Go ahead, Doc. He in control what? Of every situation, man. Yeah, thank you. I hope you crash into a fucking tree. The motherfucker said we false doctrine. Niggas. Go ahead. That's probably what Polight saying, man. GMS got false doctrine. Let me tell you one thing, brothers. I'm always going to be a GMS, man. Because GMS means Great Millstone, which is Yahweh Shai. Okay, I'm always going to be with y'all. I'm always a part of y'all, man. I'm teaching the same doctrine y'all brothers teaching, man. And I repented for all my sins. All my wickedness I repented for. Alright? And I love each and one of y'all brothers, man. That love ain't going nowhere. Starting with my elders, man. Okay, so let's proceed. Go ahead, brother. Now let him finish this and I'll give you the floor. We're in Psalm 78 verse what? Psalm 78. Yeah, 48. We're in Psalm 78 48. Go ahead.
He gave up the cattle also to the hail and the flocks to her thunderbolt.
That's right. Come on.
He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
Yeah, so he sent evil angels among them, man. Because the Most High controls the righteous angels and angels to the left. Alright? He controls everything. Go ahead, Al.
anger, he spared not his soul from death, but gave their life over to the pestilence.
Yeah, didn't you just read about pestilence earlier? What did you read about pestilence?
Some EDCD. The new this new plague this invading Europe now.
It's invading Europe.
It's incurable.
And it's incurable, man. So what happened in ancient Egypt? Pestilence. There's nothing new under the sun.
And also there's the first coronavirus.
That's what? Speak up.
The first coronavirus that is in like the Middle East, right? In Afghanis, Lebanese, and was suffering from this new virus called the first coronavirus.
That's right. So there's nothing new under the sun. That's how we know that this Bible is accurate. Polight, the nigga that I have no light. That's how we know the Bible's accurate. It's on point. You know? Go ahead on.
He made a way to his anger. He spared not their soul from death, but gave their life over to the pestilence.
Yeah, this is going to be my favorite verse that he about to read. Go ahead, Ak.
And smote all the firstborn in Egypt.
Israelites.
Egypt.
Israelites.
Egypt.
Egypt, Polight. He killed the firstborn of what? Of the Egyptians, man. Go ahead, Ak.
The chief of the strength in the tabernacle of Ham.
Hamites.
I have a precept right there.
He destroyed Hamites.
I have a precept right there.
Go ahead, read real quick.
This is Psalms 105 and 23.
Go ahead.
Israel also came into Egypt, and Jacob lived in the land of Ham. The land of Ham is Egypt. Israel lived there. We are not Egyptians. We are Israel.
Got it, Polight? All right, go ahead. Hold it. Stop at 54. Stop at 53, y'all.
And smote all the firstborn in Egypt. The chief of the strength in the tabernacle of Ham. But made his own people to go forth like sheep.
Isn't we are the lost sheep?
That's
of
right.
The house of Israel?
That's right.
That's what the Most High call us sheep. Go ahead.
And guided them in the wilderness like a flock. And he led them on safe, so that they feared not, but the sea overwhelmed their enemies.
That's right. So the sea overwhelmed their enemies, man. That sea came upon those Egyptian shoulders, man. And destroyed them. Destroyed their army. Just like that. All right.
Zephaniah 2:12. It says the Ethiopians also, ye should be slain by my sword.
Read it again.
The Ethiopians also, ye should be slain by my sword.
Right. Beautiful. What you got? What point are you going to
Here in Daniel, we find our answer during the reign of Nebuchadnezzar, after dreaming a dream which greatly troubled him. Nebuchadnezzar summoned the wise men of Babylon, at that time called magicians, astrologers, sorcerers, the Chaldeans, updating the situation.
Yeah, because back then they used to worship worship the sun god. The Egyptians used to be heavy in worshiping the sun god, man.
I think it was iron.
Huh?
I think it was rock.
Yeah, rock.
Rock. I think it was
Why are you gonna worship the creation when you supposed to worship the creator, Polight? The creator created the suns and the moon and the star. He created everything. Go ahead.
Yeah. Updating the situation to modern Babylon, America, the understanding of today, we know that Nebuchadnezzar summoned his cabinet for Port Liberty. Today they have changed the titles for reason of deception, but the function is still the same. Today they refer to as Secretary of State, Attorney General, Secretary of Defense, and National Security Advisors. Whenever the president is troubled, he summons these men and plays the problem before them. So nothing new.
Yeah, there's nothing new under the sun. So Polight, stop being a clown, man. Polight, stop being a clown, man. Oh, I see your twin brother right here, Polight. I see your twin brother right here, Polight. Huh? I see your twin brother right here, Polight. Stop, man. Oh, I see your twin brother right here, Polight. I see your twin brother right here, Polight. Huh? I see a twin brother right here, Polight. Stop being a clown, dog. And listen to the elders of GMS, man. We gotta pull up on that when we edit the video. You know?
Perfect right timing.
Huh? Perfect timing, man. Polight, stop being a clown, man. Oh, man, that's beautiful, boy.